is Marissa.
And I'm Mallory. And we're the Book Nerds. Today we're going to be talking about Ellen Hopkins' books. Just overall, all of her books, pretty much.
She's like my favorite author.
Yeah, she's our favorite. This is her book,
Tricks.
It's upside down. It looks like this. Marissa, why don't you talk about her genre and stuff?
It's like teen drug abuse and like abuse of
Teen problems.
Teen problems,
is
yeah.
what I like to call it. Pretty much the way, how about we talk about the way that she writes? Like, okay, wasn't she like first a poet?
Mm-hmm.
She started out with poetry, and I think that's what she just like still does, is she writes poems. But so the way that she writes her stories is in like a
poem form, but it's not like when you read it, it's not written as a poem. It's just it's
not a poem, but it's just written like that.
So if you have a hard time reading like that, you shouldn't read it. But these are the best books I've ever read. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
Like, they're so good.
Like, she read them first, or she read like a few of them first, and she's like, you have to read it. And then I got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so like hard to read. Like, I don't like this. But after a while, like, I'm obsessed with the way she writes. Like, I wish that everything was like that. It's just like, if you read like one book, like, don't give up. Like, don't think like, I hate this writing, like, I'm never gonna read it again, because it's like, you'll learn to like it.
Yeah.
It
didn't even bother me at first. So
yeah, sometimes it might not even bother you, but some of her probably most known book is called Crank.
Yeah, it's like Crank, Glass, and Fallout.
That's it. That's a series.
And then there's like Burn, Tricks, Impulse, Identical, which are all like Imperfect, and
what else is there?
Triangles. Those are all like individual.
But Triangles is her adult novel.
But it's like, so there's this new book coming out called Tilt, but it like relates into Triangles. So if you're gonna read Tilt, then read Triangles first.
Yeah, like she has a lot of books, like all of her books at least relate to like something. Like, it may not be like in a series, but I know that like, I want to say it's Impulse and
Identical. It's like
Impulse and Identical. Yeah, they like not Identical.
No, Burned.
No.
Burned. No,
Yes.
ending of Burned.
No. Impulse and Burned.
Impulse and Burned.
They
Impulse
like
and Burned.
intertwine, sort of like they'll
No.
have
It was Identical. Remember, because the guy.
Yeah, but what was he in?
No, the end of Burned when he got
Yeah, but that was Identical. That was Identical
Yeah.
and Burned. Okay, sorry. Like a lot of, and I know there's another one. Impulse is connected with something else, but a lot of her books, they have like a connection in there, and you'll figure that out. Like one of the books, it's Perfect and Impulse.
Okay.
Perfect is about this girl, this girl's sister. This girl, and then like her brother is the main character in Impulse or something like that. So like it intertwines. Like, it may not be a series. Like, I don't think she has any series besides
the Crank.
Yeah, but that's what she is most known for, is from Crank. But
they all like tie into it. The main point is they all kind of tie into each other. So once you read one, you kind of have to read all of them.
Like, it'll take you a while. Like, I think I recommend reading Crank in that series first.
I read the first book of Ellen Hopkins I read was Burned.
Yeah,
but I mean, you can read like the Cranked.
Honestly, I think Burned was the worst.
No, really, I like that one.
Really? I thought Burned was worse. Burned is I think that's the first one she ever wrote, or was that Crank?
I think it was Burned.
Okay, and it's about this girl who's Mormon.
Yeah, and she gets abused by her father, and so she goes to live with her aunt, and she falls in love with this guy.
And they end up doing stuff. And then they send her to, I don't know what it's called, but it's like this place where Christians will send them or something if they think that they need to, like, there's like if they did a sin or something, like if they're gay or something, they'll send them there to like think that they can fix them. So that's where they sent her. It wasn't my favorite, but there's definitely more like exciting ones.
Like Crank, I think it's most exciting one because that one's all about like drug use. So these books are for like older people, not like 12-year-olds, because
We were 12 when we read that.
Okay, but
We're mature 12. We were mature 12. We're not 12 now, but we were mature 12-year-olds.
True. But if you don't like want to read about like drugs and
Yeah, like it's not like a light topic. It's very deep, and it's. I mean, I don't want to say dark. I mean, it kind of is dark, but it's not like it's gonna make you depressed. It's like emotional, and it's really good. But yeah, on the book it says for 14 and above.
And as you can see, these books are freaking thick. Like, these things are huge. Yeah. And, I mean, it's not that many words.
There's no word. Like, you may think, like, that's so much, but, like, honestly, you flip through pages within, like, 5 seconds.
And, I mean, these books are so good that you cannot put them down. And I read this book in, like, a day and a half. Like, I read it so fast.
But she's, like, an awkwardly, like, she, like, will sit down. Like, I can read for, like, a few hours or whatever and get things done, but she reads all day. It's scary. But, yeah, so, I mean, for the average person, it might take about a week. So
I read, like, the last Breaking Dawn book in a day.
It's kind of the last Breaking... It's just
Breaking Dawn, last Twilight book in a day. 754 pages.
Yeah. So pretty much, let's name what her books are about. Like, Crank is about
drug abuse, and this girl is going through drug abuse.
And how she's, like, a good girl in the beginning.
And she turned bad.
Yep. And then Glass is just, like, her... Stop her. They can see you. Her continued journey with that. And then Fallout is about the kids that she ends up having. They're actually told in her point of view. Tricks is about 5 teenagers?
Yeah.
Yep, 5 teenagers who...
It's kind of like prostitutes.
Yeah, they all end up being prostitutes or some sort of thing. Identical is about 2 twins who have a problem. That one surprised me the most. I definitely recommend reading that one. That was really good.
That was intense.
Yeah, that was intense. What else is there? Perfect is about people who are just trying to be perfect.
Triangles is about, like, the moms, like, trying to sort out their problems, like, sort out what their problem with their kids, and also, like, what they're gonna do with their husbands. And just this one girl, Marissa, has, like, a problem with her baby, and her husband's cheating on her, and her baby's, like
adult problems.
Yeah.
And Impulse is about 3 kids who are in a rehab facility for suicidal behavior. So that's them trying to get over.
Is it? It's like all different.
Like self-harm.
Yeah.
That's what I should say. That one was good too. I liked that. It was kind of intense. What else is there? There's more books. There's another one, isn't there? There's more.
There is more. Hold on.
No, I already looked at all the ones on there.
Impulse, Glass, Identical.
I think that's it.
I think that is it.
Well, pretty much. Those were really good. And I think she does have a new book coming out. What's that called?
Tilt.
And that's another adult one, right?
No, it's kids.
It's a kid one?
Not kid, teenager.
Well, teenager. Like, okay,
it's a teenager
we really
one.
just do have to stress, though, that it is an intense, mature book.
So if you're not very mature and you're like, I don't know, I just... Be careful.
And, like, some people may not like it. Like, I have, like, a friend who doesn't like dark books like that. No, I was thinking of the Lauren.
Oh.
Like, I have a friend, Lauren, who, she just likes, like, the happy, like, Sarah Dessen books, which I feel bad about. I don't like Sarah Dessen.
Well, there's some Sarah Dessen books that are kind of dark, like Someone Like You.
Okay, there are some, but I'm not saying that I like, dark books all the time, but, I mean, like, I like books that are meaningful, not, like, Bobby loves Susie, but Susie loves Ben.
And it's like a love triangle. Like, okay, some love triangles are like amazing.
Like an intense,
but
well written, not like a stupid high school storyline. And no, okay, I feel bad for saying that now, but that may be what you like. I'm just saying what I like. But if that's what you like, then these aren't for you.
Nope.
But they are very good. And you should read them.
You should read them. They're really good. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. We do also want to put, since it's the end of our video, we are really excited to get this channel going. Some videos we will be in them together and some we will be doing alone, but this is a joint account. So we're in my room right now, so you'll see this sometimes and then you will see her in her room sometimes. So Yeah, well, we're excited.
Leave like comments on books you want us to read in the comments, because
we'll read them and review them.
And we've already read like a ton of books, and we're gonna do like reviews about them.
Yeah.
But
and we if if I don't know, I don't feel like we have a set genre that we like stick to.
Dystopian is my favorite though.
Yeah, we do like dystopian books and like teenage books
and like sci-fi fantasy books.
But if you want us to broaden our horizons, we will definitely try. Just, we're always looking for more books to read, so just comment below and tell us which ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.